Welcome to Get Real with Eddie, where we delve deep into the world of real estate with your host, the designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialist, Eddie Ruettiger.
Good morning, Nancy. Are you having fun with your microphone there?
I am having issues.
You are having issues today.
Today is not the day, okay?
Not enough coffee, is that what it is?
You know, a half a pot is respectable. It's a Monday-ish kind of Tuesday, Wednesday. What day is it?
Wonderful.
That's my day today.
That's your day today.
It's a Monday-ish Wednesday.
So there's some people in Bolingbrook having a day. Did you see this?
Yes.
The water bills in Bolingbrook, according to, I think this was on CBS, right? Did I download this off of CBS News? Yeah, CBS News Chicago. Megan Hinckley wrote this on the 13th and had it up. The water bills are jumping dramatically in Bolingbrook. There's an individual that said, Ron is his name, said he went from a $79 water bill to $112. Somebody else said that she opened her water bill and got a $713 bill. And discovered there was a leak, like a hidden leak, and she was responsible for the water usage. So, yeah, there's some big things going on with the water bills in Bolingbrook. And that can really impact an area.
Oh, absolutely. And that's a big jump. It doesn't sound like a big jump, but $40-50 a month on a water bill is a big jump.
It is. And, I mean, there's people already talking that they're done, they're moving out, that they're putting their property up for sale.
Well, and seniors, for affordability-wise, they're in fixed incomes. I mean, it's going to hurt.
Yeah. So, and here's the problem with Bolingbrook. All right? Their water is not done by the city of Bolingbrook. It's a privatized company, and they are hard to work with. And normally I am pro-private companies, but here's the problem. I am not pro-private companies when there's nobody competing for the job.
Exactly.
That's not privatization.
Well, that's what...
I can't go and get my water from somebody else when it's a private company.
Right. And that's the...
Yeah, that's a monopoly.
That's the downside to privatizing things, utilities.
Yes. So, I mean, that's...
Water, electric, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't.
No, because there's no competition.
Right.
So there's no... It's not private in my... That's a monopoly.
Correct.
And they have a monopoly over this. So there's a lot of people looking into this. This is going to be huge in the real estate and when it comes to Bolingbrook right now. Seeing these skyrocketing water rates. And I don't understand, because I don't think they're doing anything like moving in with the other communities to be part of the Lake Shore or Lake Michigan water that's coming down.
They already have it.
They already have water coming from?
I believe they have, or at least some of the neighborhoods have Lake Michigan water.
I can see that. I could see that. I mean, it might be. I'm not sure.
So, yeah, I'm be really interested in watching this and seeing what happens. Yeah.
Another big thing, Illinois City has been named the country's hottest housing market. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Did you see who it was?
Yes, I did.
Would you like to announce who it was?
I believe the Illinois' hottest market is Rockford.
It is. So the Rockford might be best known for its industrial manufacturing industry, and they're nicknamed the Sewer City. I've never heard it that.
I've never heard it called.
No, I've never called that. So, but this was on NBC's and a couple other outlets. This came out on Friday on the 17th. So, no, not Friday wasn't the 17th. I got your issue. Yesterday was the 17th. So, Friday was Valentine's Day. Did you do anything fun for Valentine's Day, by the way?
Just hung out with the hubs. Just watched a movie and chilled. And
we really didn't do much. We got some Valentine's Day gifts for each other and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I went out to lunch with the wife. We ended up going out with friends on Saturday. and we went for a really nice dinner. The only downside was we totally forgot it was Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh,
on Saturday.
You're done for.
Well, it wasn't that we were done for. We got reservations. We were.
Oh,
we were fine.
You had reservations.
Yeah.
You were all right.
I mean, reservations like at noon, and we were fine.
Oh,
but we got there.
That's good.
We got.
Where'd you go?
I'm not saying.
Oh,
there's a reason I'm not saying, because I did not have the greatest. The food was good. The waitress was amazing, but I got there, and I totally missed when I made the reservations because I used OpenTable. Mm-hmm. That they were on a limited menu for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And I wasn't really looking to go there for a limited menu. I wanted a full menu, and I went up to the individual at the front desk, and he was rather rude. Just, no, here, whips out the app, and just the way he addressed me on the issue, it was just, I found it very off-putting. Like, I would consider not going back. And this is one of my favorite restaurants in the area. We've gone there multiple times.
Oh.
So it was not in Joliet. We were just outside Joliet, but
yeah.
But the food was still good, and we turned it around. It was my mistake. Just the way the individual talked to me was just so off-putting. It really was. So, but yeah,
That's unfortunate.
We went out, celebrated. My wife made a huge gain, and with work and stuff. So we were out celebrating that.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, congrats to your wife and her.
Yep, she's got a little more movement.
New job.
And with a new job and stuff. So, yeah, so we're excited there. So Rockford's hottest means that high demand is met with low inventory as buyers claim available homes, according to Realtor.com. This affordability area has seen sustained demand this year as mortgage rates and home prices deter buyers from searching in higher priced areas. So Rockford's taking off because of their price.
Yeah.
So,
and they're a big enough city that there's things around there and things to do, and they've got a couple of bigger employers and stuff. So I could see it growing.
So I really wanted to talk about selling and sellers today. I mean, really getting into some of the things. I wanted to talk about Shorewood, because we had that off air conversation the other day over the weekend.
Yeah, some interesting numbers.
Yeah,
but
so
again, there were only 8.
So
yeah, there were only 8 closes, so you can't really.
So,
but still,
are you asking yourself these questions about selling your house? Number 1, is it even a good idea to move right now? So, according to Lawrence Yun, chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, the typical homeowner has gained $147,000 in house wealth in the last 5 years alone. So you've got equity.
Yeah.
But it is a good idea to move. That's the question. I mean, and I think it comes down to a personal aspect.
Yeah. I mean, if you need to move for work, then yeah, it's a good idea. If you need more room because you've just had a new baby and you guys are packed to the ceiling with kid stuff, sure, it's a good idea. If your knees are giving out and you need to find a ranch home, single floor, it's a great idea. I mean, you gotta go with what you need.
I agree. And it, job transfers and, the big ones, like you said, children, divorce, marriage. Don't let the market decide your life.
Right.
Or you're going to be just sitting watching life pass by. You can't live a life like that.
I just saw an old movie. Was with it. Well, not old movie, but I think what came out in 2022 or 2023 was Tom Hanks.
Uh-huh.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Not
he
yet.
Grows old with his wife they ended up moving in with his parents.
Okay.
And lived there, and she would balk about wanting to get a house, and he'd make all kinds of excuses about why not to get a house.
Yeah.
And but I want our own place, and I want, she was ready to move on, and we don't have enough money, or the market's not good, or we got, they were living. She put her home. She put her life on pause,
Yeah.
and that's the point.
Yeah.
They put their lives on pause.
And you can't do that.
Can't do that.
No, there's always a way. You should be fighting and pushing forward in life. And it is a fight. I get it. It's a struggle.
Tough.
It is hard.
It's tough. It's a lot harder
Yeah.
for kids to get a home than it was when I was ready to buy a home, when my parents were ready to buy a home. I mean, it's a different world,
Yeah.
no doubt.
No doubt. And
doubt.
it's a struggle. But don't
Give up.
Don't give up. Don't quit.
There are ways.
Yes.
There is help.
We get down payment assistance we've
Yeah.
talked about. FHA loans, 3.5% down. Conventional 3% down loans. You have USDA loans.
They have great grants. They have the grant now. It's back. I don't know. We really haven't talked about it. That wipes out student debt.
That one's almost out of money. Did you see that?
Yeah. I knew it would happen fast. So
Yep,
jump
so-
on houses now. Don't wait.
You
You can
almost-
use that. It would wipe out your student debt. My
Yeah.
daughter used it. It is real.
Yeah, that one I just
It
saw
is real.
a post over the weekend. They'll probably be out of the money on that one by the end of the month. So, I mean, but the whole aspect, yes, I get it. Affordability is strained right now. Interest rates are high. Buy the house, rent the rate. The rates are going to dip down here and there. Be ready. Get pre-approved for a refinance if you are in a high rate. I talked to somebody the other day, they're at 8%, and I'm like, what?
Wow. Yeah.
I go, well, I was hoping it would come to, I go, you need to refi for 7 right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry about 6, just go down to 7.
Just be careful if you don't have a lender and you're going to your current bank. Just be careful about fees
Yes.
and refi fees.
Yes.
We have people that do it. We can suggest a couple or go shopping for
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Talk to the lenders. Don't just blindly. Is my point.
I completely agree. I completely agree. So-
Anyway, back to this discussion. Yeah, there are ways to get a home. Will it be something you like? Sure. You want it to be. I want that for my clients. I want them to be happy.
Will you be able to find a house? All right. So the data from Realtor.com shows how much inventory has increased. It's nearly up 25% from this time last year. So that is a huge increase in inventory. That is a huge increase in options. Now, granted, that's a national number,
Yeah.
but still.
We're showing a trend. And it's going up. It's taking a little bit longer for things to that they're staying on market, so they're not. You have a chance to actually see them, see the home, and put in an offer. Yeah, it's getting better for buyers.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree. It is getting better for buyers. Experts say it'll still grow another 10 to 15% this year with availability. So we're getting back to a normalized market. So getting into the flip side of that, are buyers still buying? Well, we went through this how long ago? Of a home selling, 8 homes are selling every hour nationally. There was 4.24 million homes sold last year. That's 11,616 homes selling each day. 11,616 homes a day. That's 484 homes selling per hour. That's 8 homes a minute. I'm sorry, I said 8 homes an hour. It was 8 homes a minute.
Yeah, and I'm still seeing multiple offers on properties that are really ready to go.
We just put an offer in over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It had 56 offers in on it. Now, granted, this was a home that was a tax repossession property that was probably 3 times under market value,
Mm-hmm.
and probably only needed 50 to 70,000 in repairs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was going to be a multiple offer bidding more.
Yeah.
But it still had 56 offers on the property.
Mm-hmm.
So the agent came back and said, hey, there's this many offers. Wow. So that just tells you how many buyers are out in the market.
Yeah,
that are
they're
still
definitely
looking.
out there.
And so there's buyers out there looking for properties. There's no doubt about it. So,
And that note to sellers, too, because we started talking about sellers. There are people that want to buy your home.
yeah. Well, and that's the whole point, is talking on the seller side. All right. Let's dive into Shorewood. We might have to take this up on the other end of the break because I think this might be a big conversation. So we were looking at data over the weekend. You were looking at data.
Yeah. I was taking care of a client.
Because the new data wasn't out yet, and it's out. It is out for Shorewood for January's numbers. And we were looking at the old market update form that we used to use all the time. And now we've gone into more of a live aspect. And you noticed that the average sales price in Shorewood was down 17.7%. But more importantly, this was the biggest aspect I think you were focused on. Percentage of original list price received was 95.1%.
Yes, exactly.
Which means there is some negotiating going on in December in Shorewood.
There was wiggle room.
Yeah. Now, looking at that same report for January, because we have January's numbers out now. All right? We are still seeing wiggle room. Now, the average sales price is up 18.7% from last year. So that differential is gone.
Yeah.
Which I think there was a really low sale, because that was the one thing I pointed out. In December, you had 8 closings. I'm sorry, 13 closings. So one really low sale could
have
skew
fluctuated.
the numbers very bigly, or very largely. This month in January, you've only had 9 closed sales. Average original list price received is 97.3%.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting 97%, 0.3%. So you still have wiggle room. You still have negotiating power in Shorewood.
Yeah.
And that's just an interesting aspect. And look at the inventory in Shorewood for January.
Yep.
Your inventory finishing the month off is 24 units. That is a 50% increase in Shorewood.
Yeah. People are ready to list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and the closed transactions are down 47%, but that goes back to the month before of what was going on, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. It's what was on the market and closing
There is
from
12
December. Yeah.
12 transactions went under contract in January. That's the month. That's what you want to look at it for your buyer volume. That's even. Last year it was 12. This year it's 12. If you're looking at the month over month, there was 8 that went under contract in December.
Yeah.
And that's why January's got a low close ratio. Because, I mean, we kind of had the weather's been hit and miss this year.
Oh, yeah.
This cold weather's killing it.
Oh, you and me both.
Yeah. It's been so miserable, so cold.
Yeah.
So it's just been so brutal.
Cannot wait till the end of the week. All right.
For those that don't know, Nancy's going on a little mini vacation this
Yes,
weekend.
little weekend trip to Cali
So
to see some family.
you're going Sacramento?
Sacramento.
Very cool, very cool.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so
But it's in the 60s and low 70s there. So just,
it's going to be rough. That's going to be rough. I don't know what you're going to do.
I have to take it for the team, man.
I want to jump back in.
Yeah. So point made that there are options, and buyers are still buying. Sellers are beginning to even list more, our market is in a good spot. It really is.
I think it is. I mean, we're seeing it normalizing.
Yes.
And looking at what we've been doing for Shorewood, the median sales price is $370 in January. That's up 6.7%. The month supply is what I wanted to look at in Shorewood. That's why I brought this up. Now month supply has increased 27.3%.
Yeah.
But your month supply is still 1.4 months.
Yeah. It's still low.
It's still
But-
very low.
Hey, we'll take what we can get,
Yeah.
and it's going in the right direction.
New listings was up by 27.8% to 349 new listings in January. Homes for sale was 29. That's at the end of the month. How many homes are left at the end of the month? That's up 31.8% from 22. So, I mean, you're still seeing under contract was 264. So there was 264 people that bought a house basically in January.
Yeah.
There's buyers in the market
Yeah. In January. Okay,
in
folks?
January.
January.
So closed sales. Hold on, we're crunching numbers. 266 closed units in January
There
for
you go.
Shorewood.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then showings per listing, you're getting 6.5 showings per listing. And whereas we need market time. Market time is on average 33 days, down 13%. The median is flat at 13 days. So you're still needing to run out and see these houses.
Yeah.
I mean, the market is strong in Shorewood, but you have room to negotiate.
Yeah. But you got some wiggle room.
Yeah, you've got some wiggle room. A last list price received.
Okay.
See, they're showing 100% here in January. Original list price. Let's see where that is at. Original list price is 99.1. On the median, it's 100%. I wonder why the two different reports have two different conflicting numbers.
It is one original list.
This one's original list on the average, and this is the original list on the median. And then the report here for January, percentage of original list price received, that's 97.3. Oh, you know why? Because that's broken it out. This is all seller type, all types. So if I went to
that's why.
Yeah, if I went to resale and then went to detached, we should get the same number coming out. Nope, we're still at 99.1. It's got to be how the numbers are broken down, though. It really does.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So it's intriguing. It's all intriguing, honestly. So, all right. I want to keep getting back into the sellers. And so when we get back after the break, the 3 biggest mistakes sellers are making right now. So keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
And get real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Are you ready to make your next move in real estate? Look no further than Exit Real Estate Specialists, your innovative leader in the industry. At Exit, we're not just about transactions. We're about building relationships and fulfilling dreams. Step into a community of empathetic, well-trained professionals dedicated to your success. Our Exit Real Estate professionals are more than just agents. They're your trusted advisors and allies in the journey of buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Whether you're selling your home or searching for your next investment, trust Exit to provide an excellent experience from start to finish. Our commitment to putting people first means you receive personalized attention and support, ensuring your real estate goals are met with success. Call us today at 815-823-5478 or visit exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Exit Real Estate Specialists, exceeding your expectations every step of the way.
The face for radio, the heart for real estate. It's Get Real with Eddie.
All right, so are you seeing any mistakes being made by sellers, Nancy?
Yes.
What are some of the mistakes that you're seeing?
Biggest mistake is sellers want to sell and price their homes too high.
And that is the number one on our list.
And that is my number one
Yep.
issue with sellers.
According to a survey by John Burns Real Estate Consulting and Keeping Current Matters, real estate agents agree the number one thing sellers struggle with right now is setting the price for their house. 58% of agents say sellers have the most trouble setting the price in today's market. So it's the price that is the number one struggle for sellers in the market, according to the survey that was done. So the number two is skipping repairs.
Yeah.
So
I see that.
another common mistake is these repair skips. Investopia says sellers who do not clean and stage their homes throw money down the drain. Failing to do these things can reduce your sales price and may also prevent you from getting a sale at all.
Yeah.
If you haven't attended to minor issues such as broken doorknobs or dripping faucet, a potential buyer may wonder whether the house has larger, costlier issues that haven't been addressed either.
You know, something subtle, too, is cleaning vents. The air vents, even just taking the vacuum cleaner and cleaning your vents, not even having a professional do it, I'll tell you what, you look at it and you go,
And you don't notice them a lot of times because they're up on the return vents. It's the return vents.
It's the return vents. Yeah.
So, because the normal vents, you look down and you're in eye line, but those return vents are up high.
Yeah.
And they get coated. I've gone into houses where it's just like
they're bad.
It's like a dust bunny stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up there, and it's just bad.
Well, and it's not good for your furnace. I mean, the air return and stuff, you need it to be working properly. You need to clean them anyway. But we as homeowners, you don't kind of notice it.
Yeah.
It just becomes, but you gotta keep track of that stuff.
Yeah.
And if you're selling, look up. You know what I mean? Look at your return vents.
Yeah.
Get the company in if you're not good on a ladder or whatever. Get a company in to come clean your air vents.
You know what? I'm going to tell you, a broom with a rag on it.
Yeah.
You don't even need to get on the ladder. You put a rag on it, spray a little something cleaner on it, Indust, whatever it might be, and you take the rag and put it at the end of the broom or, a mop head or something.
And a good old-fashioned cotton mop head would work just perfectly.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be expensive, but boy, those things make a difference. That's what's going to get you more money, believe it or not.
I remember there was a builder that had all these little things wrong with their model. And one of the
I think I know who you're talking about.
one of the builders, they're out of the area now. They don't build out here. But one of the builders on their model had the return vents upside down.
Mm-hmm.
So you could see through the return vent. They're designed to go on a certain way, so the little wire things, you can't see through them. They had them backwards. So you could literally see into the wall and cavity. And it's like, it's those minor things.
Yeah. But they make you wonder what else is wrong. If the little things aren't done properly, did they take care of the big things? And that's what buyers think as they're walking through your home. That's why it's so important to have your house ready.
Yeah. Number 3 mistake, and I got to be honest, I think this is probably bigger than the first 2. And that is refusing to negotiate.
Yeah.
So U.S. News Real Estate explains, if you've received an offer for your house that isn't quite what you hoped it would be, expect to negotiate. The only way to come to a successful deal is to make sure the buyer also feels like he or she benefits, considering offering to cover some of the buyer's closing costs or to agree to a credit for a minor repair. It repair the inspection found. Well, that's a little hard to do because you don't get those repair requests until after the negotiating. But there are other things you can do.
Sure. Offer a home warranty.
Yeah, that you can do. And that'll help. But going in and it's like, my house is $300,000, it's worth $300,000, I'm not taking less than $300,000. And then you've been on the market for 2-3 weeks, you've had 1 or 2 showings. Well, that's telling you right there your house isn't worth $300,000.
Right. It's only worth what somebody's going to come and pay for it.
Yep. And if you're not having a parade, remind you, we just had 56 offers on a property. Now, I know that is an extreme.
Yeah, and I would say that that's obviously significantly less than market value, but still.
But it gives you an indication you should be averaging 2 or 3 showings a week, if not more.
Yeah.
In this market, all right, they're showing 6 on average in Shorewood when we looked at InfoSparks.
And that's in the dead of winter.
Per listing.
Yeah.
6.7, and keep in mind, it's a 13 days. So that's basically 1 every other day.
Yeah.
Because you got your showings per listing, and you got your market time, median market time, they're right there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not getting a showing every other day, that's telling you you're overpriced. So if you get an offer, you have an offer now, and it comes in below what you want, you need to really work that offer, because honestly, that's probably going to be your best offer.
Usually the first one's the best.
Yes.
Usually.
80% of the time.
Yeah.
We've all had the second offer because of whatever.
Yeah.
And only 5%. I know you're thinking, well, yeah, that's because the first offer lowballed. No. Only 5% of the time it's because the first offer lowballed. I've had some really good first offers that fell apart, and I didn't think we were going to get an offer that good, and somehow we did. We got a second offer that actually was better.
Yeah.
But it's so far between. It is looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah. You can't negotiate thinking that you'll get that. It's
No. You need to negotiate on the fact I have an offer.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't have multiple offers, that's also an indication right there. Look, you don't have multiple offers. All right? You're still in the driver's seat as the seller, but you got to walk cautiously.
Yes. You have to be willing to negotiate.
So some secrets that are going to help you get that top offer and get that top dollar. The first is getting those repairs done.
Yes.
So the Joint Center for Housing Studies of Harvard University explains homeowners are slowly but surely expanding the pace and scope of projects compared to the last couple of years.
Yeah. And it could be simple stuff like just replace light bulbs. You know what else? Screens.
Yeah. A torn screen.
Torn screens.
Really. You know what else really too? The invader trees. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
those little trees that
the volunteers.
That
I call them volunteers.
I call them invaders.
Oh, okay.
Because they got
the seed falls and
just starts growing.
Yeah.
And whatever, and no one ever bothers to tear it out because it's behind the shed or
clean it up.
Clean it up, get it ripped out. So, most common projects that are being tackled: replacing water heaters, HVAC units, flooring. Energy efficiency is a key consideration too. Home-based improvement data from the census. So. Yeah, I would say water heaters.
Just got a new water heater.
Oh,
We're good.
You did get a new water heater. Nancy came downstairs and saw her water heater had decided to go potty on the floor. It was just leaking all over the place.
Yes, it was lovely.
So it happens. It happens.
That's what happens.
I told my client, so if you are looking at a house where it's been vacant for some time, all right, it does not matter the age of the water heater. You're going to be replacing that most likely in 6 months.
True.
Because
it's sitting.
It sits. And while that sediment gets in there and it hardens, and so now you've got a problem. You might be able to turn on the water and you'll get hot water out of it, but you might notice it's not as much hot water. All right? You might not be getting a 40 gallons on a 40-gallon water heater. All right, but the other aspect is they just have a blowout like yours because
mine had a blowout. But you know what? We have a whole house water filter, and we have a water softener, and it's still.
How old was the water heater?
2017.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's shocking. That with a water.
He
filter?
pulled out that rod, and it was completely eaten through. Like there was no rod left. Wow. It was just this spindle.
Wow.
Yeah.
With the house filter and everything.
With everything. Yeah. Yeah.
You've got some rough water over there, don't you?
Yeah. It's pretty brutal.
Things you could prioritize in those renovations. Can we open this up larger? It's thinking about it. I've got slow internet today.
Yeah.
There we go.
Struggle is real. It's kind of like me.
194% garage door replacement. This is according to Zonda.
I am so amazed by those numbers, and it's been that way for a while, like years.
Yeah.
That garage doors make a huge impact.
Steel door replacement, like a front door.
Yeah.
So installing manufactured stone veneer. This is some of the...
Interesting.
This is job costs versus return on investment, by the way. So like your cost versus your return. So you're getting 194% of your cost back. So I would have never thought manufactured stone veneer.
I wouldn't either, but I'm giving this to John because I want to veneer that one wall in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
In the formal living room, dining room, I want to veneer that wall.
There you go.
So there you go. I can show it to him. Now I can have my veneered wall.
Because you're going to get 153% of your cost back when you sell. Grand entrance upscale fiberglass. So upgrading the entrance, 97%. So it's costing you 3%.
Mm-hmm.
Minor kitchen remodel, 96%. Siding replacement, fiber cement. That's what I want to go to, is a fiber cement siding, because we have wood. We have stone on the bottom of our house, as you saw, but we've got that wood on the top. And I want to go to a fiber cement, like a hardy board.
Like, I was just going to say, a hardy board kind of thing.
88% return on investment.
Mm.
Deck additional wood is a 83%. Vinyl siding replacement, you get 80% of your money back going to vinyl siding. Bathroom remodel mid-range is about 74% of return.
I'm surprised that's not a little higher.
I really am, especially because you can really remodel a bathroom really cheap. There's ways to get a really good remodel in a bathroom.
Oh, yeah, look at subway tile. Just what a useful thing subway tile is.
Yeah.
And you can use different colors. You can use grout. You can use colored grout, all kinds of things to spruce it up without making big costs.
So
expenditures?
Composite deck addition, 68% of return.
Oh, I'd always love a composite deck. But again, the bathroom model and kitchen, minor kitchen, it said.
Yeah.
But I'm very shocked by bathroom. I would have thought bathroom would be more in the 90-ish.
Yeah. So, all right, let's take a break. When we get back after the break, it was Valentine's Day, so we're going to talk about why you love your home. Keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists. And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
Are you ready to make your next move in real estate? Look no further than Exit Real Estate Specialists, your innovative leader in the industry. At Exit, we're not just about transactions. We're about building relationships and fulfilling dreams. Step into a community of empathetic, well-trained professionals dedicated to your success. Our Exit Real Estate professionals are more than just agents. They're your trusted advisors and allies in the journey of buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Whether you're selling your home or searching for your next investment, trust Exit to provide an excellent experience from start to finish. Our commitment to putting people first means you receive personalized attention and support, ensuring your real estate goals are met with success. Call us today at 815-823-5478 or visit exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Exit Real Estate Specialists, exceeding your expectations every step of the way.
You made a smart move to get real with Eddie, helping you make your next smart move into your next home.
All right, so we all were in love last Friday, but are you in love with your home, Nancy?
I do. I love my house.
So
I gotta say.
I have to say, I do love my house too, when my child does not make a huge mess all over the place. So we were sitting there the other day and talking, and my wife's like, we only got like 2 more years of this, maybe 3, because the little toys.
Oh.
Those little things that are
I don't know.
always,
You got a ways to go. It's
So-
not just 3, because they do Legos. If he likes Legos
he
and
doesn't
stuff.
do Legos.
Oh, he
Not
doesn't
yet.
do Legos.
I mean, he might do Legos.
I was going to say, he might, a little bit later, because he's just a little guy still.
Yeah.
But, that 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade,
Yeah.
they like those Legos and stuff. And
I'm all in
I have
favor of
stepped
Legos.
on plenty. Trust me.
I'm all in favor of Legos, but you put them on the table to build stuff is my
Well,
opinion.
my kids put them on the floor. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
I know. And that's the thing. Everything's on the floor.
Stepped on so many Legos.
So he's more into, honestly, Play-Doh and making things
Oh,
out
that's
of Play-Doh.
fun.
Yeah, he's always
Yeah.
out of Play-Doh. So needless to say, there's tons of dried Play-Doh
All over.
all over the place. So, but I mean, I think get shipments from to the house just to replace the Play-Doh. It's ongoing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, so accomplishment. That's the first thing about having a house, is that feeling of accomplishment, your achievement, and appreciation is your next. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're growing value. Home values usually rise, and that makes owning a home a good investment. We talked about trajectory, and that the trajectory, while you may see dips in a home market here and there, the overall trajectory is always moving up on home values.
Mm-hmm.
So another reason to love your home is privacy. I can lock the doors, close the windows, and not see anybody for the whole weekend if I don't want to.
Truth.
All right? I don't have to ask the landlord if I can paint this or do that or do this or do that. I just do it.
Yeah.
So I have the privacy of my own house. Stability is another reason, another aspect. Locking in a large portion of your monthly costs. I don't have to worry about the landlord raising my rent.
Right.
Taxes might go up, but
Your actual mortgage payment will not.
your principal and
principal.
interest. Yep, principal and interest is locked. So, going back to not having to ask the landlord about painting your personal expressions. You paint the walls black, you paint them purple, pink, polka dot.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Now, if you're in a condo,
Yes.
townhome, there might be some. You'll have to get some approvals. If you're knocking down walls and things, you might
Mm-hmm.
have to get a little more of that done. But
Well, if you're in a house, before you start knocking down walls,
you need to.
you want to bring in an engineer or someone to make sure
Yes.
it is a wall that's not load-bearing.
Yes. And you will have to get city permits to do big, major things.
Yes. Yes.
But,
So,
yeah.
the load-bearing thing really goes out to my sibling because she's been looking at housing here and there. Every house we go into, we should knock down that wall and make this bigger. She had a kitchen that was huge. We should knock down the wall. You knock down the wall the way this house is set up, you're taking out all your cabinet space. Why do you need... Oh, no, I just want it open more. Everything, knock down a wall, knock down a wall. I'm like, what is wrong with you? There's no need to knock down this wall. No, she wants to knock down walls.
Does she just want a box? Can she just live in a box?
I think
Would that
that's
be
it.
good?
No wall. I think she
Like
might
no
want
walls?
She might want a donut. It's just where it's one giant circle.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. So I'm not 100% sure.
You just got to make sure you've got privacy where you need it. Like the
Bedroom
bathroom.
and bathrooms. Yes.
You
So
might
going
want a
back-
wall.
Yes.
Just
Seriously.
might want a wall.
Wealth building, as we talked about, growing your net worth. The bigger aspects, that we don't talk about on the show too much. We talk about the community, kids do better in school, things like that. But the tax benefits. There are tax benefits in owning a home. You get a tax break.
Yeah.
So make sure you're taking advantage of that because we're getting really close to that deadline.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
So, but the community is important too. Getting involved and just
in your neighborhood, in your immediate neighborhood, in the schools, in the community at large.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Living to live, not working to live.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's one of the biggest things I'm a very big opponent of. You know, we talk about life balance when we're talking about, strategies with real estate and stuff like that, and us gaining new clients, you know, because we're always looking to help other individuals. And this is not an easy job. And it can be stressful.
Sometimes. So
we take those wins and losses for our clients sometimes on our own shoulders a lot. I've cried tears at tables with clients.
I could tell you such stories that would make your just heart bleed. I feel for my client. I go to bat for my clients,
exactly.
You know. You take it in. So you take them in.
So getting that sense of community when you own a house, getting involved with the neighborhood, the school district, or the clubs, like I'm a Lions Club member, you know, things like that are huge. So, all right, that wraps it up for Get Real with Eddie today. Thank you guys for listening. As always, don't forget, check us out online. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button, as always, when you're online. You can always check us out at GetRealWithEddie.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, talking about your largest investment. GetRealWithEddie.com, talking about your home.
Thanks for listening. Eddie Ruettiger is the designated managing broker and owner of Exit Real Estate Specialists, located at 2750 Caton Farm Road, Joliet. License number 481014247. For questions, call Eddie at 815-823-5478.